for this week's comic book reviews from the Comic Connection. First up, we've got Ultimatum number 5 of 5, written by Jeff Loeb, with art by David Finch. In this one, the ugly truth is revealed, the origin of mutant kind, and why Magneto's plan has been flawed from the beginning. Cyclops tries to clear the air in the aftermath, Dr. Doom receives a visit from someone wanting to address his role in it all, and a new protagonist is revealed at the end. So a lot of mutants died in this series, like a lot, but I doubt that's really going to stay that way with some of the Ultimate Lines comic books starting up again. So it didn't really carry much weight for me, other than it was really cool and how they died, and that the art was so awesome. So props to Finch, who kept this whole series going. I'm never really a Jeff Loeb fan, and this one was okay for me. But Ultimatum did definitely have a good big finish, so if you've been reading the series, I don't think that you're going to be disappointed. Next up, we've got Free Realms number 1. It's written by J.S. Lewis with art by John Byrne. In this one, the Queen's cousin has gone missing in the Briarwood, and she's offered a fortune for her return. Enter Dane Kensington III, who's our would-be hero, and a pixie named Maya, who decide to join forces in the search and run afoul of some giant spiders and some chugawugs. Gotta say, I kind of liked it. This is a pretty good all-ages title, strong writing, really good art. It is based off of the online game that's out there, so if you're interested in that, I don't think that you'll be disappointed. This was a really good read.
Hey folks, Jim here with this week's comic book reviews. First up, Gold Digger number 109, written and drawn by Fred Perry. And in this one, Julia takes her students to Jade Realm to visit her teacher's tomb on the anniversary of his death. While at the tomb, Julia meets up with an old friend named Karia, who knows Julia was involved in the death of their teacher. Really good issue, lots of character development. I actually really enjoyed this one. If you're a fan of Gold Digger, check it out. Next up, Prince of Heroes, Volume 2, Number 5, written and drawn by Rod Espinosa. And in this one, Ronan and the Man-of-War girls try to repel the lethal boarding party, now on the ship. But soon, they have to face the Vorak, beings impervious to conventional weapons. As I've said many a time before, if you've never tried out a Rod Espinosa book, try it out. Gorgeous art, great story, you're really going to enjoy it. And last but not least, Ninja High School number 171, written by Robbie Bevard with art by Ben Dunn. And in this one, Ricky, Sora, Bianca, and Nanashi are determined to get back to Quagmire, but to do so, they have to bypass the magical barrier surrounding it. So, with the help of Suzumi and Dawn, they travel through the underworld. I actually really enjoyed this one. There was actually some good character development heading towards the finale for NHS at number 175. I'm actually really enjoying this, so if you haven't tried it out, check it out before it ends in 175.
Hi everyone, it's Crystal with this week's comic book reviews. Up first, we have Dark Tower Fall Gilead, number 3 of 6, story by Robert Firth and art by Richard Eisenhower. So in this episode, Court dies, Roland is arrested for the murder of his mother and may hang, Aileen Cuthbert rescues Shimi, who has made it all the way to Gilead, and Court's niece cuts her hair and dresses like a gunslinger in order to avenge her uncle's death. It was a very exciting issue, and Court's death was suitably gross and bloody, which was great, and I'm definitely loving both the art and the story that we've got so far in the Gunslinger series. I'm very excited to see all the way up to the great battle that we've heard hints of in the book series. So still going strong. If you're a gunslinger lover, you should be reading this title. Up next, we have Bad Kids Go to Hell, number 2. So in this issue, they're still locked in the school library. They find out that the school has been built on an Indian cemetery and decide to have a seance. Bad idea. Then the really cute, red-headed, nerdy girl who was caught stripping in class dies. Sad. She was my favorite. And then they realize that the reason that they all got detention is because they were possessed by an evil spirit into behaving badly. And then the jock falls down the stairs and impales himself on one of his crutches. So not too much progression in the story, other than I'm pretty sure they're all going to die. And after the first person died, they really didn't seem to care very much, which makes me hate them even more. So they're still teenagers who are rich and insensitive, but if you want to see them all get killed in bloody, horrible ways by evil Indian zombies, get this one.